Hello, up, y'all. It's popping. Both of you react to this vid. This is 7 strangers decide who wins $1,000. This particular cut video has a lot of dislikes. The comments are turned off though, so I can't see why, people are unhappy with it. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna try to see, because this video is 20 minutes. I'm not watching this whole thing. But we're gonna try to get a gist of what's going on and why people hate it so much. Let's watch.
Welcome to Murder Dome. No, I'm kidding. That's not the name. Do you guys know why you're here?
No. I can't because there was money involved.
I don't need to know about giving out some money. I just want y'all to make the ones rain so I can dance.
I don't know, you can't put a price on attention.
Ooh, love that.
There's 7 of you here. You have to decide who leaves with $1,000.
Oh. That's it? That's the end of it?
You guys have to decide together who's the one person that.
But guys, here's the thing. We could each leave with like $150.
No, give me the whole bag.
Here are the rules. We are going to break it down by rounds. The first 4, you have to decide which person gets voted off. Okay? And then for the final 3 people, you have to unanimously decide who's the one person who leaves with it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Round 1 is beginning.
So, what's everybody's sign?
What does sign have to do with anything? I want to know bank balances. I want to know personal stories.
Negatives? 300.
Personal stories. So I'm black in America, so shit sucks.
Okay.
That's why I deserve $1,000.
I'm an immigrant.
So
Wait.
wait. What if everyone who's now black leaves as a form of reparation?
Hold on.
Then the rest of the 3 of us get to decide who takes $1,000.
Love that.
What if we donate the money?
I don't need to go because you said to charity, so.
He's number 1.
I think you gotta go. I'm sorry.
I mean, I was kidding.
Okay, were you?
Yo, but you wouldn't have said donate to charities if you were really kidding, if you were really broke.
Right?
Give me your pitch. Give me your 30-second pitch why you deserve $1,000.
Cry a little bit.
You are especially vocal.
What do you got?
I spend every single day trying to save the world. I work on issues of climate change. I'm a good person, and I need new tires. That is why I
for your tires.
deserve-
Okay. Tired. I am tired of hearing this.
I spent my entire day moving today. I've spent over $3,200 in rent this month alone, plus moving costs, bribing people to help me.
Liar!
No. Okay, here we go. I haven't been working since April. This will be my 3rd surgery within a year since my initial accident. Like, seriously, my bank account is literally like -300 right now.
If you're going paycheck to paycheck, where are those paychecks coming from if you're not working?
Hold up. If you got hurt at work,
Where are your workers' comp?
yeah.
That's my paycheck to paycheck. But you only get how much of your income? You only get 60%.
6% of your income.
Exactly.
Since April is now. How do you get workers' comp for 6-7 months?
Like, y'all asking too much questions, but that is the truth.
They're going
19
in
years
on each
old.
other.
I'm a full-time student. Money would really freaking help. I just bailed out my parents $10,000, and that was actually what I was supposed to use for my daughter's college fund. Sorry.
What if we helped you by connecting you to a mentor that we know?
Yeah, I know some people.
And
I mean, if you give a man $1,000, you feed him for a day, but you teach a man to make $1,000, and you feed him for life.
So at this point, I'm not working as well. So my bills are. My husband was able to pay them, but they're coming up again, and we may end up homeless.
So how long have you had a job?
Since September.
We're in October.
Yeah, it's been 30 days.
But are you choosing to be unemployed because the jobs that are available don't pay you as much money as you want to make?
No, I'm choosing to be unemployed because the jobs that I apply for, they said I'm not qualified for because I'm black.
I don't see how anyone could say that. That's not legal.
Because you're white.
yeah, it happens way too often.
What? Okay, y'all just making shit up at this point. Ain't nobody told you. This came out. This came out in 2018. Ain't nobody in 2018 told you that you can't work here because you black. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I just. Oh, you don't understand because you white. And she's like, yeah, this happens all too often. That's never happened to me in my life, child. They might be thinking it. I ain't saying that ain't why I ain't got the job. Let's be fucking clear. It might be the actual reason, but they didn't say it. He talking about they said it. Use the goddamn lie.
This is already a no.
You want $1,000 to go to Michigan?
So I should have been like my child, like not gonna be able to buy corporate gifts. Like that would have been way better.
I want to be there for my brother and for his fiance and.
FaceTime in.
Hold on.
You can FaceTime him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have to say.
You should have. Oh, come on, guys. I mean, don't be mean to her, right?
You said anybody else up there.
I know. Why did you just say me?
You said no.
Y'all all jumped on me. Y'all jumped on me like some hyenas.
My only case that I can make is that, I work hard. I would use the money to, fix my car because I've had a busted windshield and a busted bumper for a while.
But it's still operable, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Totally.
I was gonna say nobody's bullying him because it was me when I said tires.
I'm gonna say you can catch the light rail.
How will you decide who goes off?
We should write something down, put it in a pot, and then maybe somebody else can read it. Like I'll read it.
I'm her. Her name is my name.
Your name is my name.
Is your name too?
Okay, you guys have 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they're entertaining. All people hate to watch this. I'll talk about it.
Ooh.
Hold it.
Hold on. The least you can do is pronounce my name.
I'm sorry.
Joe.
Abby.
Joe.
Oh shit.
Joe.
Oh no, Joe. What the fuck? Why'd y'all do that?
Isla?
I know. He said East.
Sorry, Joe. You gotta go.
Sorry, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
Well done,
I didn't have a wedding to go to or a car with tires.
It was nice meeting you, Joe.
There's where you'll sit.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I hate
I
this.
feel kind
We're
of
closer to
salty.
$1,000.
Are you guys ready for the second round?
Yes.
All right, you started.
Oh, do you think?
Abby, you should go next. Using the money for a plane ticket, and I feel like you can save for that. And if you really wanted to go, you could take the bus. You can take the Greyhound.
Amtrak.
You could
You
Amtrak.
can drive.
You can drive, yes.
At this juncture, I'm so sorry, Abby, but I have to agree. I gotta pay for plane tickets too. And I just
had to pay for one too, and I could barely.
yeah,
Okay,
I just
pay
pay
my
my
rent.
Yeah.
We're about 4 minutes in, guys.
My priority is finding housing. Yours is getting some tires.
I need to pay for my house too.
You
And
just
if I
said
I need to pay for
From
my house.
according
I have
to you,
I have a
everything's
house
all
loan
set.
that I would like to pay for before I die.
I know I'm going next, so I just want to say something.
Why do you think that you're going next?
Does she could be going?
Because everybody stood up and said, Abby, I think you should go.
Right. What the fuck?
Only 2 people, girl.
That's a third.
Now you gotta go.
Yeah, you don't believe in yourself.
So here's what's interesting though. I've heard that I'm white, so I can't understand issues or.
I never said that. I never said that.
I've heard white come out.
She's
of
white
multiple
also.
People's names.
Okay.
It's my turn to talk. Let me talk. So I just think it's interesting that race coming from me towards any one of you would be ghastly and inappropriate, but race coming towards any one of you towards me is appropriate and.
Please don't put me in that, because I never said anything about race. And I do
did.
not.
And I would say that
Black people love it. Like, don't put me in that. Girl.
because you have the privilege to be a white person in America.
I'm Hispanic.
You should have spoke up when somebody called you white the first time.
You look like you white.
Somebody
Hispanic, that's
misguessed
it.
your race, or somebody misguessed your gender, you're going to speak up about it, correct?
Well, no, because I felt attacked in that situation, and I was
So?
hearing you say you don't know what I'm talking about because of the color of your skin.
Why are you crying? Girl, you next.
Girl, you next. This is hilarious.
Bad for everyone. I'm at this point where I want to stick around in the match so I can be actively in the discussion, but I'm like starting to hear everyone's input, and I'm like, ah, shoot, like
This
maybe
is
I don't
hilarious.
deserve this, you know? I'm
Okay,
like,
bye, girl.
fuck.
Were you forfeiting?
No, I'm not forfeiting.
Okay, so everyone who thinks I should go home, please raise your hand. Okay, that's done. Now, anyone who thinks that Abby should go home, raise your hand.
Anybody who thinks that Isla should go home, please raise your hand.
Oh. I didn't see that.
You said you didn't deserve it, girl. You gotta get in full of yourself at all times.
Okay.
Do you have an exit speech?
Shit, I really hope they're telling the truth.
Girl, you should never say I don't deserve something.
Shit.
I cannot.
Honestly, this is why
Are you
I'm pretty
still
sure I'm
crying?
glad I left.
Jesus. You're in a game over.
She literally said, like, I don't know if I deserve this. Like, that's what she said. Like, that's how she said it. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Honestly, I'm at that point where I'm starting to think whoever does get the money does not deserve it.
Crazy as Abby was on the chopping block. She was like, I know I'm next. Oh, you do? Okay, then you next. But then you got up there and you
started crying.
And you were like, I don't even know if I deserve this. Okay, well, never mind, Abby. You next.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had one thing that none of us do as a child. And that was
It's a child. You
child.
could have played that baby car. My baby ain't got no diapers. My baby ain't got no wipes. I'm not a breast milk.
I'm not a president.
She should have used what she had to get what she needed. It's a Players Club line. Ronnie
Doggy dog.
It's what you got to get what you want.
Say it again, Shakira.
It's what you got to get what you want. Hey, Chris, is that how you're playing this game?
No, I got a baby.
You don't have a baby.
Do you guys think the most sympathetic people are the most vulnerable in this game?
Yes, because they're gonna fall for a sob story.
Sob story?
Hey, this is funny, but I gotta go. I can't watch this whole thing.
I just need to know that if I've seen it before.
Chris said that he voted for Kat, then Hodon had to vote for Kat too because Hodon wouldn't vote for herself.
That's true.
Okay. Mom's the word.
I don't want to have anything else to say.
They got all white people.
I just don't know what's going to happen.
So what if that doesn't happen? Then you just won $1,000. I'll just say.
What were you guys talking about?
deliberating amongst ourselves.
Did you guys make a final decision?
Yeah.
What did you guys decide?
We decided on Shakira.
Yeah, we picked Shakira because they had already decided prior, and instead of just leaving the money on the table, might as well give us money that could use it. I just hope you don't mind.
I'm not. No, I'm really not. I'm not.
Has been nothing but sadness and arguing and conflict and hurt feelings and shittiness.
I just don't think it's fair that everybody had to be up here, and then when it came down to the actual money decision, we weren't privy to any of the discussion and we couldn't hear anything. So that was just, I just wish I could hear. I was just curious what was going on, and I thought that I would like to know.
Yeah, that's why.
Could have said. I am happy with the decision because I am in a dire need for it.
Why did they even let them do that? They should have been like, nah, ain't no side conversations. Y'all talk in front of everybody or none of y'all niggas get the money, you know? Hey, this is entertaining. They got so many dislikes. People hate when, people talk about race. But, I mean, they were kind of reaching sometimes. Like, when that black dude said, they told me I couldn't get a job because I'm black. Like, child, nobody told you that. I'm sorry. Especially in LA, because I'm pretty sure this is in LA. I feel like it's in LA. I feel like I heard them mention this before. So it's like, nobody told you that here. I don't believe that at all. Then they told the white lady that she white, so you don't understand. So that's why I got a lot of dislikes, I'm sure. And people don't like how real they were getting. I mean, they were speaking their mind, and they were not being politically correct at all. So they were just like, oh, you should have tried hard. You got a kid. You could have used that. That's your fault. Bye. They were real blunt and kind of cutthroat. So I think people dislike that as well. People like little cookie cutter, like, oh, I'm trying to save the world, guys. And, because the other ones I've seen have been way nicer. They were much nicer to each other. And, everybody is trying to be careful on how they speak to one another and all that. So I feel like that probably stems from them watching this episode and probably the producers being like, hey, y'all, keep it cute. Like, keep it nice, because they didn't like how this episode went because it has so many dislikes. But I think this episode is actually the most entertaining that I've seen from this series. But yeah, whatever. I guess I don't fuck with it. Anyway, I appreciate the rawness, even though I don't agree with everything they were saying. I just appreciated them being, raw. But they probably was lying at the end of the day about what they was about to do with the money, though. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought, though, and I'll see y'all in the next one.